My first question to you is, what is your definition of culture?
My definition of culture is based on a song by the Temptations from Motown. And they had a song entitled "The Way You Do the Things You Do." And I think that is an excellent description of culture. The way you eat. Some people eat with their fingers, Moroccan restaurant with their fingers. Some people eat with chopsticks. Some people eat with spoons, forks, and utilize knives. The way you worship, religion is part of one's culture. The way you dress is a part of one's culture. Language is part of culture. So my definition of culture is the way you do the things you do.
Okay, moving on. What would you say is, from your perspective, the most commonly held misconception about people of your culture?
My culture, number one, is African American, and there are stereotypes and depictions of African American that are for years, centuries, erroneous, and it's hard to put African Americans in one box, in one stereotypical picture. We come from many disciplines, many backgrounds, many skills, many talents, and many gifts. So I think one of the misnomers is through stereotypes, and the best way to understand any ethnicity, culture, is by knowing, researching that culture and that individual.
Mm-hmm. Has your self-identification changed over the years? Elaborate on those changes and what has impacted the change in your identification of yourself.
Well, I think my identification has changed throughout the years, from toddler to child to pre-adolescent, adolescent, young adult, middle age, and senior citizen. Also, it has changed from student to one that has a bachelor's degree, 2 master's degrees, one that has been gainfully employed as a counselor, as a pastor of a church. So it's a constant changing of cycles, life cycles. Also, as a Vietnam veteran, when I first came out of the military, this country had little respect for veterans, and today I see a greater respect, and I run into people that thank me for my service.
Mm-hmm. How do you picture yourself mixing in American culture? Do you believe that your experience is similar to a melting pot theory or the salad bowl theory?
Salad bowl theory. A melting pot theory is when you melt down from who you are and your culture. Salad bowl is very similar to a gumbo, a soup that has many different flavors, many different ingredients, and those ingredients make up this country. Asian American, Latino American, and we see one of the rapidest growing populations in the United States, which is multicultural and bicultural. So I think, as Tiger Woods said when he won his first tournament and they stuck a microphone in his face, how does it feel to be the first black to win a golf tournament? He said, he clarified that he was not merely African American, for his father was from Oklahoma and of mixed heritage, such as Native American and African American, and his mother was from Bangkok, Thailand, and so that made him multicultural.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea on how your race or country played a role in making American history?
Yes, African Americans through slavery helped build this country. And also it was the scapegoat and target for racism, bigotry, and oppression. And yet many have survived and have achieved despite all of those adversities.